March. We are going to start lying down today. That's a hard word for me. Lying, laying, I don't ever know it. I don't know which spelling is right. Let's start seated. Sit tall, tuck the pelvis under and roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Slow, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Good. We're going to start with some footwork today. So draw the ribs in, pull the belly button in, add a little imprint into your lower back. So you've got a little bit of T spilling into your lower back. Your arms can be down by your sides, or you can support them underneath your tailbone if you would like to add a little bit more support. Bring your legs up and flex your feet. So the knees together, feet together. Inhale. As you exhale, draw your ribs together and extend your legs out away from you. Inhale, bring them back in. So we're just warming up. So your legs might go more towards the ceiling. You might have support when you normally don't have support. We're just kind of warming up the core. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, hug the ribs in and extend. Inhale, bring it in. Notice how slow we're going so you can get a good breath in there and you can really focus on drawing the ribs together as you exhale. You can also think about pushing that belly button towards that lower back instead of pushing it up towards the sky, going this slow. And you can really squeeze your quads. So squeeze your bum, squeeze your quads, everything's really tight, and then slowly bring it back in. Two more. Exhale away. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, push away. Inhale, bring it back in. Bring your heels together, toes apart, knees go towards your shoulders. Same thing. Exhale, push away, squeeze it in your thighs together. Inhale, bring it in. So your legs are all the way laterally rotated and you're really wrapping your tush. Squeeze it around. Inhale, bring it back in. You can bring it in a little bit more past parallel, or you can stop right at like a 90 degree. Exhale, hug it in, push away. So I got a little nervous when I realized this is the March video. I was like, oh my goodness, did I forget to do February's? March came so fast. Exhale, maybe it's because I'm recording a little bit early. It's not quite March obviously, but it felt really fast. Two more. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, bring it in. One more. Exhale, wrap everything around, squeeze. Inhale, bring it in. Bring your toes towards each other, heels apart. Knees stay together and then they separate at the end. Then draw the knees back in as you come back together. So they come in and together. Extend them out and apart and in and together. Exhale, hug the ribs in and reach. Inhale, bring it in. Four more. Exhale. Inhale. So we were with friends this last weekend and one of them was talking about her personal trainer. That's amazing sounding. But she doesn't count down. One more. And I realized, uh-oh, I don't know if I always do that. I think I do. I'm often wrong, but I think I do. Parallel your feet together, knees together. This time when you push out, you're going to extend them out into a V, like out shoulder width, wider than shoulder width apart, and then draw your knees in and together. So they're parallel. Exhale, reach out into a V. Inhale, perhaps you're getting a little bit lower. Exhale. Anyways, she said that's something she really likes is like the counting down of the time. So if you're like dying, you're like, well, I can do 4 more, aka 6 more, 3. Maybe that's that trainer's way of never letting anyone know that she also can't count like the rest of us. One more. Draw the ribs in and reach, 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 reach. Bring it in. Bring your feet down, heels in line with your sit bones. Peel yourself off one vertebrae at a time into your bridge. It should feel pretty good to get some mobility in that back. And then roll down one vertebrae at a time, all the way through to that neutral pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, spill that T, peeling yourself up. Push up through the heels. Inhale, stay. And exhale, unwind your spine all the way down. Again, add that little imprint into your lower back. Compress the core, float the legs up into tabletop. Straighten your legs as straight as you can up to the ceiling. Add support or no support if you want. Flex your feet and you're slowly going to lower it down as far as challenging for you while still maintaining contact with the floor in your lower back. Point your toe and lift it straight back up. Legs are together. Legs are parallel. Feet are parallel. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up. Inhale. Slowly lower down like you're painting the opposite side of the room. Exhale. Bring it up. Inhale. Lower. Draw the ribs in. Are you pushing your belly button towards the floor or the ceiling? Maybe push it up to the ceiling on this one and see the difference. See what you feel. See if you lose connection in your lower back a little bit more. And now, draw it in. 2. And then bring it up. I am running into a problem. I think this was on the last video where I can't look up at you. Hold this one up. Heels together, toes apart, laterally rotated. Squeeze the tush, wrapping it around. Lower the legs. You can keep your feet the same now. And then bring them straight back up. If you want, you can point, I guess. Point them on the way down. Flex them on the way up. Laterally rotated legs. So heels together, toes apart. Good. So I can't look at you and then look back down at my watch and focus really fast on it anymore. And so when we're doing like anything timed, that's become a new challenge in my life. 2 more. 2. It takes a second. 1 more. It still works. It just takes a second. But I can see how it's not going to work soon. Bring it up. Toes towards each other. This is our last, I think it's our last one. Yeah, last one. Toes towards each other. Heels apart. Lower it down and lift it straight up. Try to keep those big toes connected and your heels go apart. Inhale on the way down. Exhale, draw it back up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it up. Maybe if you had support and you're feeling more warmed up, let go of the support and see what that feels like. 4, inhale. Exhale, try to keep the legs long if they're starting to bend in. Inhale. 3 left, really strong. Inhale, draw the ribs in. Exhale, bring it up. 2, inhale, draw it in. Think of how good the bridge will feel after this last one. Inhale, lower, really strong, and bring it up. Bend the knees in, place the feet down, nice, and heels in line with your sit bones. Arms come out, down by your sides. Cup of tea sitting in your pelvic triangle. Spill all the tea into your belly button and peel yourself off. 1 vertebrae at a time at your top point. Double check, knees facing forward, bum is squeezed as tight as you can, ribs are drawn in, and then unwind the spine all the way down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Focus on any part that comes down in a chunk and take a little extra time, a little extra abs to unwind that part. Inhale, exhale, peel yourself off. All the way up. Good. Inhale, stay. And exhale, unwinding the spine. All the way down through to that neutral pelvis. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, pushing up through the heels. Maybe wiggle your toes a little bit. Make sure a lot of the weight is on your heels and then roll down. If you're finding you're doing the bridge and a lot of the weight is on your toes, you're going to scoot your feet away from your bum a little bit more. And roll up. Inhale, stay. And exhale all the way back down. Let's bring our feet together and our knees together. So squeezing your inner thighs, draw the ribs. Just hanging out here should feel like you're working a bit, right? Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift it straight up and then bring it straight back down. So your tush lightly kisses but doesn't rest. Straight up, straight back down. So feet together, knees together, straight up, straight back down. Your inner thighs are engaged, straight up, straight back down. We're keeping a neutral spine instead of that articulating of your spine. Really engage those inner thighs and down. Lift and down. 3 more. Lift. Bring it down. 2. Lift. Backside. 1 more. Hold this one up. Hold it up. Now bring it halfway down. Lift it all the way up. Halfway down. Lift it up. Half. Lift. Good. Squeeze inner thighs. Draw the ribs together. You got it. 4 left. 4. Halfway. 3. 2. Halfway down. Hold it up. Hold it up. You're going to lower it down and open your legs. Lift them up and close. Lower and open. Lift and close. So you're butterflying your knees. Lower and open. Lift and close. Lower the hips. Open the knees. Lift and close everything up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Your inner thighs should be talking to you a little bit. Mine are certainly talking to me. 3 more. 3. 2. Good. Hold this one up. Hold it up. Hold it up. And articulate all the way down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Slow. Squeeze inner thighs all the way down through to the neutral pelvis. You can bring your knees in towards your chest and just kind of hug your knees. Add some rocking if that feels good. Release that lower back a little bit. Bring your feet back down, and now you're going to take your legs out wide. So maybe to the edges of your mat, you're going to be up wide. Draw the ribs in, lift up the pelvic floor. Slide the shoulders down. Your upper body is staying relaxed. Inhale. As you exhale, lift it straight up and straight back down. Same with that last one, but now our knees are wide. They're staying wide. They're in the same direction as our toes. Squeezing the bum as tight as you can. So just working different angles of our whole back side. Lift up, Bring it straight back down. Draw the ribs in, lift. I like to do a pelvic floor lift as I lift and release it as I lower. Lift up the pelvic floor and release. The base of the core, lift. Good. Excellent. Hug the ribs in tight. 4, 3, 2, you know what's coming. Hold this one up, hold, halfway down, and lift. Half, lift, half, lift all the way up. So it's only halfway down, but then all the way up to the top. A full-on squeeze at the top. Lift. Good. Up. 4, 3, 2. This time, as you lower, bring your knees together, lift and open. Lower together, lift and open. Lower together, lift and open. You should start feeling the backs of your legs, especially as we're doing the butterfly one. Good. Lower together, lift and open. Lower together. Lift. Here we go for 4, 3, 2. One more. Hold it up, knees wide, and roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, slower. All the way down through to that neutral pelvis. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little break. I'm just going to take off my sweatshirt, which I kind of knew was coming. Good. I just can't start with it off if I'm cold already. I have very little tolerance for being cold, apparently. Okay. Letting go. Draw the ribs back in. Float the legs up into tabletop. You have a little imprint in your lower back. Hands come behind your head. Go into just traditional bicycle. So slowly rotate upper body towards that bent leg as you extend the opposite leg. Coming up and over to the corner instead of just twisting from your waist. See if you can bring it up today a little bit higher than you normally do. Exhale up. Inhale, switch. Good. Reach. Reaching through the armpit. Head is just relaxed in your hands. You're not pulling on your neck. Your neck's not straining to get up higher. You're choosing the height of your legs, but fully lengthen that leg. So I don't want to see this where you're just shortening your leg, not doing very much. Really reach it long. Almost like someone's pulling it out of your hip. Reach. We've got 4. Good. 3. Core is pushing towards the floor. 2. Feet are neutral. 1 more each side. Hold this next one bent. Hold it. Tap your bent toe towards the floor, bent leg, and then bring it back up. Switch and hold. Tap the bent one down and lift. Switch and hold. Tap down and lift. Switch and hold. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you'll tap your heel. So you'll tap the heel down and switch and hold. Tap the heel. Good. You can even keep your both feet flexed if it's a little bit more feeling like rubbing your belly and patting your head situation. Reach, lift, reach. 1 more each side. Reach, tap, reach, hold it up. Single, single, double. So it's 2 quick and then 2 lifts. Single, single. We're doing a whole bicycle series. Single, single, up for 2. Single, fully extend that leg, single, up. So we're not going fast enough that we're shortening that leg. Lift for 2, single, single, draw it in for 2, single, you got it, single. 1 more each side, single, single, bring it in for 2. Last time on the side, single, single, bring it in. Are you ready to be done? Almost, single, slow. 2, hold this one out, hold. Reach the straight leg up, flex the foot, lower it down. 3 bicycles, 3, 2, hold. Lift straight up, straight back down. This is our last one. You can do it, stick with it. Single, hold. Lift up and down. Single, single, hold. Lift up and down. Last time each side, single. And then we're done with bicycles. Hold, not abs though. And bring it down. Single, single, hold. Lift up, straight back down, bring it back to center, hold the knees in the center, curl your upper body up, lower it down. Heels come down, roll yourself up into your bridge just to release your hip flexor for a second. Bum squeeze, front of your legs are releasing, and then roll down slow. 1 vertebrae at a time. My water is not here, is it? That's too bad for me. Draw the ribs in, float the legs up, arms come down by your sides or underneath your tailbone. Or if you want a little bit of assistance here, you're going to bring your arms down, the elbows down, fingertips pointing up. Reach your legs up towards the ceiling, or you're gonna cross your ankles. Inhale. As you exhale, lift up and stamp your legs towards the ceiling. Hug the ribs in and stamp up towards the ceiling. It does not matter how high you get your hips off the ground. You're just trying to get a little bit of lightness under those hips. A reverse crunch. Really stamp it up. You can push into your elbows to get yourself a little bit higher. Push into your elbows. Neck stays relaxed. 2. Now, lift it up. When you come down, lower one leg down, lift it up. Lift up, down, lower the opposite leg down, and up. You can keep your legs bent, just tap your toe down and up, lift up, tap toe down and up, or a straight leg. Tap down and up, lift. Good. Lift, almost there, you got it. Down and lift, up. We're flipping over after this one. Lift, down, up. Good. One more time, all the way through. Lift up. Lengthen the leg away. Hug the reverse crunch. Hug the ribs. Lift it up and bring it down. How'd you do on those? Extend your legs long along the mat. Reach their arms over the head. Keep the ribs drawn in together. Inhale, fold the arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, leave your belly button on the mat as you peel yourself up. Keep pushing your belly button back as you really reach forward. Relax your arms and stack yourself up. Let's flip all the way over onto our bellies. Good. There's a piece of, oh, I thought it was a piece of candy cane on our floor, and I was like, when's that from? But it's not, it's just a sock fuzzy. Okay, separate your legs out to the edges of the mat. Hands come by your side, going into breaststroke. Lengthen your head down, so I'm going to look towards you so you can hear me, but you're going to have your neck long with your forehead down in the mat. Shoulders are away from the ears. Stick that ice cube underneath your belly button and go, oh, it's cold. Pull your belly button away from the ice cube, lifting up the pelvic floor. Now super glue your legs to the floor. Inhale, just hover your upper body off the floor. So you just have a little bit of lightness under your chest. Reach your arms straight over your head. Circle your arms towards your thighs and gently lift mid back to upper back, but not your chin, not your neck. Your neck is staying really long. Bring your thumbs to shoulders, hover over the mat, circle and extend, really slow. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders. Exhale, extend and lengthen. Reach your fingers down towards your ankles. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders and reach. Exhale, circle and extend. Good. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders and reach. Exhale, circle and extend. Inhale for 4. Exhale, up. Inhale for 3. Exhale, up. Notice when you're coming up, are you pulling your belly button away from you? Pull it in and away. Engage the whole front side, even though we're focusing on our posterior side. Hold it here, reach it long, bring your hands by your shoulders and lengthen yourself down. Go ahead and push yourself all the way up and stay up here in cat-cow, rounding out your shoulders. Wiggle back and forth if that feels good for you. I really love these pants. I got them at Plato's Closet, which is a second-hand store here, but they do fall down when I do Pilates. So that's the move of the day. Clothes adjusting again. Okay, you're already in all fours, but now instead of rounding our spine, we're gonna bring it to a tabletop. So it's just a nice neutral spine. Spread the fingers nice and wide, slide the shoulders down your back and lift up between your shoulder blades a little bit, taking the pressure off your wrist. Draw the belly button in. Do you just let it hang out for a second? I certainly did. Draw it in. Reach your right arm and your left leg away from you. Stretch. Hold it here. Your spine is really straight. You're not curving to one side or the other, and you're just reaching. Stretch it. Watch that other shoulder. Make sure you're not sinking into it. It's really strong and stable. And then bring it straight back down. Switch left arm, right leg, and reach. Draw the core in. Really pack that chin. Try to make a triple chin. Tuck it in. Reach the crown of your head instead. Really stretch it long. And bring it straight back down. Back to the first side. This time, flex your foot. So reach through the heel. Stretch, reaching through the heel. Reach the hand away. The armpit of the elbow and the supporting hand should be facing away from you. So you're externally rotating your arm. Bring it straight back down. So instead of facing it in, you're going to rotate it and face it out. Left arm, right leg, reach. Draw the belly button in, keep that foot flexed, reach through the heel. You're not arching your lower back to get up higher, it's all about length. And then bring it straight back down, back to the pointed toe. Reach. This time, turn your hand So you're reaching with your fingers and your palm is facing to the left. Your palm's like, you're just reaching straight. Palm is facing in. Draw the belly button in, reach it long, stretch, and bring it straight back down. Left hand, palm is reaching front. Good, tuck that chin in, reach the spine, reach the long leg. Keep the hand the same, but now the foot flexes last time through. Foot is flexed, hand is reaching in. Not shifting from one side to the other, strong shoulder, reach. Resetting our spine, getting that length, bring it straight back down. Last time on this side, hand faces in, foot is flexed, reach. Big stretch, and bring it down. Good job, those feel so good. Okay, sitting up tall, with your legs out straight and your feet flexed up, as tall as you can. If you're sitting here and your hip flexors are like, I can't do this today, and you're gonna like roll to the backs of your sit bones, bend your knees. So still keep them wide, just bend them so you can be on the tops of your sit bones. I really want you on the tops of the sit bones. If there is no chance of you sitting and doing this today, stand up. You can do this whole part standing up too. So legs long or bent, you choose. Lift up the pelvic floor, draw the ribs in, slide the shoulders down your back. Everything here is engaged and tight. Reaching those toes up, bring your arms up, shoulders height, and palms facing forward. Starting with a spine twist. Inhale, rotate to the side. Exhale, pull your belly button in and lengthen over, over the pinky toe. Stack your spine up, rotate front, palms facing forward. Inhale, get the length as you twist. Exhale, draw the belly button in and lengthen over. Back palm is facing the ceiling. Inhale, stack it back up. Exhale, front, keep it facing front, and now the spine twist for real. Inhale, exhale, compress and rotate, 2, 3. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, compress and rotate, and taller, and taller. Inhale, bring it back to center, now back to saw. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lengthen over. Inhale, stack. Exhale, front. Keep those legs anchored to the ground. Inhale, or feet if they're bent. Exhale, reach. Inhale, trying not to shift at all in the hips. Exhale, spine twist. Inhale, twist. Higher, higher. Inhale, center. Watch the legs. Inhale, try not to shift them at all. 2, 3. Inhale, center. Saw. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lengthen over. Really stretching it long. Inhale, it's less about a fold over and more about that reach. Inhale. Exhale, reaching it long. Stretch. Inhale, stack it up. Rotate front and saw. Spine twist. Inhale, rotate. 2, 3. Bring it back to center. Feet are anchored. Exhale, rotate. 2, 3. Inhale, bring it back to center. Hold it here. Back to saw. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, stack. Exhale, front. Inhale, twist it up. Exhale, lengthen it over. Inhale, stack. Bring it back to front, spine twist, and rotate. 2, 3. Bring it back to center, feet stay, and exhale, rotate. Taller, tallest. Bring it back to center and float the arms down. Oh my goodness, you guys. I've been doing so much shoveling. That was so hard on my shoulders. Okay, give yourself a little break, and then you're going to bring yourself all the way up to standing. Actually, I took a weightlifting class this morning and I could hardly do things because my forearms were on fire too from the shoveling. So much shoveling. I wish I could show you the front of our house. The mounds on the sides of our driveway are like 6 feet tall. You can't shovel and be like, oh yeah, you have to shovel and hop it over, shovel and hop it over every time. So if you want to come over anytime, just come over and shovel. I'm sure it will be snowing. It's snowing every day this winter. Okay, stop talking. Let's go. Starting at one end of your mat, lengthen up nice and tall. You don't have to face sideways. Step forward with your right foot, hands on your hips to start, and then you're gonna hinge straight down. Hips are straight down, shoulders are straight down, your toe is touching the floor. Draw the belly button in, tailbone to the top of your head is really long, and then reach it up to the top. So we're doing a trim to the T. Stick with that, or you're gonna lift up that back leg. It's slow. Tip of the toe to the top of your head, and then bring it back in. Lots of core work here. Compress the core and lengthen it down. Hips stay parallel and bring it straight up. You can bring your arms straight out to the side. Inhale, if your body is not having this at all today, first try to find a spot on the floor in front of you and stare at that spot, like 3 feet, 4 feet in front of you. Or if that's still, it's feeling too wobbly today, go ahead and touch the wall a little bit, just lightly with the fingers. It's great. This is great for your ankles. Exhale. It's great for the whole posterior side of your body, but it's really great for your ankles. Inhale. Exhale, compress the core and bring it up. Protect your lower back by keeping this compressed. 2, inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Hold this one here. Hips stay parallel. Hold it here. Lower the leg down and lift. Straight down and lift. Pull your belly button in. You choose what you want with your arms. Extra challenge is reaching your arms straight over your head. Down and lift. 2. Good. 1 more. Hold it up. Now crunch your knee in towards your chest. Everything rounds. And then lengthen back to your straight line. Tuck it in. Everything rounds. And lengthen. Yes, your ankle should feel like it's getting warmed up. Tuck it in. Round it in. And then lengthen. Trying to make it nice and straight. Again, you can have that toe touch. So you can round and then tap the toe. 2 more. Round and tap. Last one, or straight. Hold it up here. Pull the belly button in, lengthen it straight up. Good job. Give yourself a little break. We've got 1 more on that same side. You can roll the hips if you want. Roll the shoulders. 1 more time on that side. Roll your ankles, especially if your ankle's feeling tight like it's on fire. Spread the feet, toes nice and wide. Study the hips. Small bend in that supporting leg. Hips are going to stay forward. Shoulders stay forward. Draw the belly button in. Hinge straight down just like you did the first couple times. Body's as straight and as long as you can, and you're slowly going to swim your arms. Slowly swimming your arms. Try to keep your core strong, your body as stable as you can. Reach. Good. Reach. Last 3. Stretch. Try to reach that hip down to the floor so it stays parallel. Whoa, I'm going down. 2. 1 more each side. Hold it here. Bring both arms forward. If you can, don't fall over. And then hinge straight back off. Oh, for crying out loud. I hope you weren't watching me because you would have tipped over with all that wobbly nonsense. Okay, roll that ankle really slow. Get a big range of motion along that whole ankle. And then reverse directions. Oh, we almost had a bark. We avoided it somehow. The barker. Okay. Step forward with your left foot. Spread the toes wide. Small bend in the knees. Hands can be on your hips or straight up to the side or light tap on the wall. Keep the toe down to start. Hinge over. Tip of the tailbone to the very tip of your head. Tuck the chin in. You're really packing that double chin. And then lengthen it straight back up. Draw the belly button in. Same thing. Or start lifting that leg up. Reach it away from you. So I typically want to open my hips up to the front. That's what my natural inclination is. So I have to work really hard on keeping my hips parallel to the ground. I almost focus on my right hip now, coming down to the ground more, just to keep myself parallel. So really do what feels best for you, keeping those hips parallel to the ground. Good. Add that support if you need to, or add the arms out. Find that spot on the floor. You're choosing your range of motion. This is the whole backside of your body. 3. Compress your core to come back up. 2. Reach. I might have to go on a water hunt soon. 1 more. I'm so thirsty. Take this next one down and you're going to hold it down. Hug the ribs in. Hug and hold. Tap the foot down and lift. Tap down and lift. Squeeze your glutes. Lower back is strong because your core is pulled in. Chest is lifted. Shoulders are down your back. Chin is tucked in. 2. Hold this next one up. Now tuck the knee in, round your spine, and then lengthen it long. Tuck it in and round everything in, and then lengthen it long. Good. Tuck everything in, and then toe can come down. Tuck everything in, and toe. Last 2. Tuck, and reach. Good. Tuck it in, and reach. Lengthen yourself all the way up. Roll the ankle. Give yourself a little break. Roll the hips if you want. We've got our last one with the swimming arms. Stabilize that left foot again. Hips parallel. Shoulders down your back. Draw the core in nice and tight. Tip of the toe to the top of your head. Draw it in and reach it long. Remember, your tip of your toe can stay on the ground. Pull the belly button in and then slowly swim the arms. Good. And reach. Here we go. 6. Stretch. No speeding it up. 5. Good. 4. Double check your form real quick. 3. Almost there. 2. Oh, that's when I lost it last time too. Last one. Hold both arms out in front. Compress the core and then stand up. Nice and graceful. I was not a ballerina. My friend's daughter's a ballerina. Holy baloney. She's like 6 feet tall. She was like born a ballerina. It's so pretty to see her pictures. Okay. Stand with your feet nice and wide. Let's bend our knees and place our hands on our knees and then lengthen our spine. So you're almost arching your lower back, like tipping your tailbone up like a peacock. Then take your right shoulder and drop it towards your inner left thigh. Push out on that inner, push out on your right inner thigh. So you're just twisting your spine, lengthening it up and away. Twist. You can even look over your left shoulder if you'd like to. Get even deeper into your spine twist. Good. Isn't this one incredible? Bring it back to center. Excellent. So hands are on the thighs. There's a lot of weight on your hands. Like you're pushing into your thighs a little bit. And then rotate the opposite direction. Push into that inner thigh, pushing away from you and twisting up. Keep looking up at the neck if you want to. Good. Play with the tailbone. See if you like it extended, if you like it rounded a little bit, if you like it neutral. And bring it back to center. Tuck the tailbone under and roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. You know what's coming. I know it's coming. I'm just denying it. Should we take a water break? Okay, start at one end of your mat. No, we love push-ups. They're fun ones today. We're doing something different. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Reach as tall as you can. Small bend in the knees. Tuck the chin down. Tuck the tailbone under. Round over. Walk yourself out into your perfect push-up form. So spread the fingers nice and wide. Toe reaching through the heels, through the crown of your head. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your glutes. Option is have your knees down, bending your feet up. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. You're going to come down, 2, 3, exhale, push up for 1. 2 more times like that. Inhale, down, 2, 3, elbows come back, 45 degrees. Last time, down, 2, 3, hold it up. Come down onto your elbows, knees or toes, and then open yourself up into a side plank. Knee can be down, leg can be lifted, both legs can be down, up on the shoulders. You can have your hips down with a little fire under your waist, both legs up, or into star. So many side plank options, right? None of them were just sit and watch. Reach, really strong. Pull your belly button in. You got it. Hold. Strong, strong. 3, 2, bring it back to center. Remember which side you just did it on. Onto your elbows. Come up onto your hands, really strong. Knees or toes, come down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. 2, 3. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. 2, 3. Exhale, push up. Come down onto your elbows, right in the center first. Then open yourself up into the other side, side plank. You're choosing your positioning. What feels good for you? Good. Squeezing your glutes. Slide the shoulder away from your ear. Really strong shoulder girdle. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. We can do that all the way through 2 more times, right? Hug it in. Stack yourself back up into your push-up, knees or toes. Inhale down. 2, 3. Exhale, push up for 1. Inhale down. 2, 3. Exhale, push up. Last time, inhale down. 2, 3. Exhale, push up. Come down onto your elbows. Really strong. Back into your side plank. The first side. Light that little fire. We've got 20-second side plank. You can do it. Make sure you're breathing. Good. 9. You can do it. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up that little fire. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rotate back to the front onto your forearms. Bring yourself up. Last set of push-ups. This time, let's come down for 1 and up for 3. So come down for 1 and up slow. 2, 3, come down for 1, push up slow, 2, 3, one more time, lift up between those shoulder blades, down, 2, 3, hold it up, come down onto your elbows, side plank, other side, last one, reach. You should be on your elbow with a really strong shoulder girdle. Other arm is reaching up towards the ceiling. Light the little fire on the side of your waist, no matter which side you're on. Less than 10 seconds, you can do it. 5, 4, with perfect form. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to front. Hold. And bring it down. Sit it back into shell. Rounding over that volleyball. Tuck the tailbone under. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Then you're going to come all the way down onto your side. For side leg series, I'm grabbing my water. All the way down. It was right by the sink where I filled it up. I didn't make it very far. So your hips are stacked straight up on top of each other. You're all ready to go, right? Bring the top leg up as high as you can. Flex your foot and lengthen it straight back down. Hips are stacked. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, flex. Feel a big stretch. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flex. Articulate through the ankle. Point your toe up, flex the foot, and reach it down. 4. Exhale. Really engage the core here. Fire the sides of your waist to bring that leg up and resist it coming down. 2. Good. 1 more. Up. Hold it up, hip distance height only. It's a point and reach, flex and lower, point and reach, flex and lower, point and reach. So it's the same thing, but now everything is smaller. Changing the muscle group a little bit. Engage the core the whole time. Shoulders are relaxed. Point and reach, flex and lower. Really get that ankle mobility. Point as far as you can, flex as far as you can. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Hold it up, hip distance height. Foot is pointed and draw a big circle, as big as you can go without any movement in your upper body. So you're just where that leg attaches to the hip, not rocking forward when you come forward or rolling to the backside of your hip bones when you go back. Now, if you have a hard time staying stable on your hip bone, grab a blanket and put it under your hip bone. Hold it here, reverse direction. And see if that helps, just adding some cushion under that part of your body that's possibly bonier and hitting the floor all wonky. Up, big circles. Speaking of the word wonky, we have 1 more. My friend that we just went to go visit, who is one of the neatest humans on the planet. Hold it here, small circles. Oh, you guys know her actually. She is the one that lives in a teeny house and did Pilates in her bathroom during the pandemic because that's where her husband was working in the living room. And then hold it steady, reverse directions. So she was doing it in the bathroom. Anyways, it was her. She's great. But you know what she reads? British mysteries. I love British books, but I've never read a real mystery of it. Hold it steady and lengthen it all the way down. I wasn't planning this, but we have enough time. Let's do that one that we did last month. It's my new favorite. Hold on to the back of your leg. Your leg can be bent, and you're going to come up onto your elbow. Most important part right here is that super strong shoulder girdle. This is what I see as people start getting tired. Strong shoulder, light that little fire. Hold on to the back of your leg or keep it straight. You choose. Lift that bottom leg up, just hovering it off the mat. Point your foot and bring it forward. Keep it in the same plane as you bring it back. Point and bring it forward. Same plane and bring it back. Good. Again, it can be bent. Most important part right here is that shoulder. Really strong. So I asked for some suggestions for British mysteries. Don't they sound fun? Bring it forward and back. 2. Good. Forward. Now bring it back and lift it up towards the other leg. You'll rotate back a little bit. Open it back up. Forward. Back. Lift and lower. You're choosing your range of motion. Forward. Back. Lift. What's your shoulder doing? Forward. Back. Lift and down. 2. Good. I'm telling you, this is my new favorite. And lift. And bring it down, bending the knees. Go ahead and push yourself up and do a side stretch over. Big stretch. Good. Let's go to the other side. All the way down onto your side. Hips are stacked straight up on top of each other. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, draw the ribs in, Slide the shoulders down your back. Lift your leg up as high as you can go. Flex the foot and bring it straight down. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and bring it down. So I said, we've had so much snow if you're not from Utah, although it sounds like the whole country is getting snow, including LA. So maybe no matter where you are in this country, you're having snow too. Snowy February. But because of the snow, we've had clean air, so we've been able to have a fire. That's a clean burning wood stove. So we had a fire yesterday, and it's too hot. That's where I usually put my phone, is on the fire to record Pilates, so I couldn't face that way, like the normal way. Last one, today I had to face this way. Hold it up, point your toe, lift, flex the foot and lower, point and lift. So it's now the same thing, but a smaller range of motion. Really thoughtful moves, really a lot of pointing, a really big flexing. Hips are stacked, draw the belly button in. This is an easy one just to let the core kind of hang out and relax. But think about it, get more out of it. We're almost done, you can do it. 2, one more. Hold it up, hip distance height. Big circles, as big as you can go. No rocking and rolling. It's slower than we were doing the lift and lower. Good. So that's why we're facing this way. And reach. Last one, make sure you're breathing. And let's reverse directions. Oi, up and bring it around. Good. 3, excellent. 4, big stretch. One more. Up. Hold it up, hip distance height. Small little circles now. Reach them long. Get it as long as you can. Keep your core as tight as you can so you're not rocking and rolling too much. Hold it steady. Reverse directions. Yes. Good. Shoulder stays down your ear. Down away from your ear. 2. Hold it steady and relax it down. Favorite one. Hold onto the back. I always forget this. You want to come up. I have never cued it correctly yet. Come up onto your shoulder first. Strong shoulder girdle. It's a little easier to get there first than when you're holding onto the back of your leg. So just ignore it every other time I tell you to do that. Grab onto the back of your leg second. Hold it here or straight up, whatever you choose. Hover that bottom leg off of the mat. Lift the chest. Slide it forward. Sweep it back. Draw the ribs in and bring it forward. Sweep it back. Everything's staying really steady and still except for that bottom leg. Sweeping it as far forward as you can and back to the straight line. You got it. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Adding that lift. So bring it straight forward. Back. Rotate back a little bit and lift, but not sinking into the shoulder. Forward. Back. Strong shoulder and lift. It's all coming from the core, the front, in your inner thigh, instead of rounding into your back. So this is what I'm seeing when people are getting tired. Back. But not you guys. Forward. Back. Lift. Last time. Forward, back, lift, bring it down, bend your knees, come on all the way over. Big stretch. Well, we have to skip single leg circles time-wise. If you want to go ahead and do those, you can do those, but we'll finish with scissors because we added that fun bonus one. Sit up tall, legs long, tuck the pelvis under and roll down. Slowest one you've done all day. Slower, even slower, even slower. Great. Draw the ribs in again. Add that little imprint to your lower back, spilling a little bit of the T into your belly button. Float the legs up into tabletop and then extend them straight up to the ceiling, pointing the legs. Toes. Inhale. As you exhale, curl your upper body up, pushing the belly button towards the floor. Reach up your right leg as you extend your left leg away from you. You choose where you're holding on. Flex your feet. It could be behind your thigh. It could be your calf. It could be your ankle. Point your toes, switch and reach. Just avoid right behind your knee. Flex both feet. Feel that stretch. Point your toes and reach into full scissors now. Reach, scissors. Good, big scissors. What in the world? I think it's a spider. I thought it was an ant, and I was like an ant in March. February, really. Big scissors, pull the belly button in. If you want more of a challenge, hover your hands over the mat. Here we go. For 4, and reach. Keep them as straight as you can. 3, and reach. This is all you have. 2, and reach. 1 more each side. Come up a little bit higher. Bend both knees in, curl up tight, and relax your upper body down. Hold on to the backs of your legs. I like to hold on to my wrists. You're going to push your legs away from you. Let it peel your upper body up, but reach your mid-back towards the floor. So your legs are really pulling away from you. You're really getting this huge back stretch. Good. And then round it in, relaxing it towards the floor, and rock and roll yourself up. Just sit in any position that's comfortable for you. Excellent. Let's take a big, big, huge inhale up. Let go of your core. Feel it all. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, just let it float down. One more time. Big, huge inhale up. Exhale, float it down. Bring your arms across. Excellent job today. Again, in the comments, shoot me little notes if there's something you want to see for next month, or any suggestions or thoughts. We'll see you in April.